Hey, welcome to the Buzz. Thought I would share a quick word with you guys today, and it's in Mark chapter 14. It's something really funny, really interesting that some people will be like, I can't read the Bible, it's dry and boring. Well, I tell you, this passage of scripture here, you will not find dry or boring. But I want us to look at this. It was brought up in a youth pastors group that I'm in, and wondering how in the world could you preach this passage here? And when you see what we're going to look at, you'll understand. Now, this is when the temple guard, and the high priest were coming in to arrest Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. So you see that scene coming, and they came out with swords and all these things ready to confront a mob. And Jesus like, you come at me with that stuff. Don't come at me with that. Why you come after me with swords and stuff like that? But anyways, here's what happens when this great group of guards come to take Jesus. And they all left him and fled. And a young man followed him with nothing but a linen cloth about his body. And they seized him. So they grabbed the naked man. Well, he's not naked yet. They grabbed the man. But he left his linen cloth and ran away naked. Or naked. However you want to pronounce that. And they led Jesus to the high priest. And all the chief priests and the elders and the scribes came together. So you see, when Jesus was at one of his darkest hours, which would lead up to the darkest hour of the life of Jesus, his followers, one of them, some say this was Mark, speaking of himself here, but one of the disciples was so scared and couldn't stand with Jesus and endure what Jesus was going to go through. And when they grabbed him, he got scared and ran away naked. Now, I have to think of what would our application to that be. And one application would be is that fear can make us run away like scared little naked children. That's what fear can do to us, being afraid of anything. But also the application of persecution. When persecution came, the first thing this guy did, we assume it was Mark, was ran. He didn't care that he was naked. He didn't care that he looked ridiculous. He just ran away. Get away from there. But I think what we can learn here is that when persecution comes, let us stand strong in our faith and not run away naked, defeated, exposed, but let us stand firm in our faith, and let us be firm in our evangelistic witness, in our apologetics to defense of our faith, always being ready to give an answer for the hope that is within us. Can also think of Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel got thrown into the lion's den because he did not refuse to cease praying. They told him to quit praying. He said, I will not. They found him praying. They threw him in the lion's den. And we know the story that God protected them and preserved them in the lion's den, Daniel in the lion's den. So what Mark should have done, assuming it was Mark, is he should have simply trusted that the plan of God was going to go forth and that they were after Jesus, not him. They were going to take Jesus and do what the scriptures had foretold that they would do. So this naked man should have had faith and should have stood with his Lord, even if it meant he would be seized and caught and taken with Jesus. So take heart. Don't run around naked. Stand for Jesus. Don't be afraid. And that is your buzz for the day. Take care. Have a great day.